This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world. I'm Bruce. And I'm Jody. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right. So today I think we need to talk about going to the spa, maybe having a spa day, doing some self-care, having a day. Maybe.
It's all about self-care. It's all about treating yourself and just being able to take that time, because people generally don't, especially Americans. I think we work a lot and we focus on being productive constantly, and that's good.
The 9 to 5 is now like 6 to...
Yeah, right.
6 to whatever the 10-hour days. And then, all that, the grind of work and life. And then you just need that me time, that, you know, the time to yourself to just kind of do some self-care and take care of yourself and reconnect with yourself.
Right. Which is really important. Just having time to yourself that is not focused on work or doing the things that you have to do on a regular basis, your obligations.
Yeah, your family or friends or partners or whatever. Just, it's about me today.
Right. And at its most basic, that can be staying home in bed and watching Netflix all day.
Oh, okay. Well, I do that.
Well, perfect. You're getting your self-care in. That's great.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. But today we're going to really talk about kind of treating yourself and going above and beyond that, kind of getting out there and doing some things more spa related.
Yes. Have you ever done a spa day?
I have done a few different things. I just recently had my second massage in like 14 years, which was
really only 2.
I know.
And massages are the best.
Now I know.
Yeah.
Now I know. The first one that I had was on a cruise. I went on a cruise. By myself, basically. I just decided that,
like a singles cruise or was
it? No, it was just, I wanted to go on a cruise. The person who was going to go with me, decided not to.
They flaked.
And I said, you know what? I'm doing this.
Yeah.
So I went and they had a spa and I thought, I've never had a massage. Let's try this. Yeah. And from what I remember, it was fine. It was unremarkable.
Okay.
So I recently just went on vacation, and when we were on vacation in the desert, there was a place to go for a great massage.
Did you guys do a couples massage?
We did, but it wasn't it was a couples massage where we weren't able to get it together. So, so I don't know if that technically,
because I always thought couples massage, you're both in the room or whatever, and you're both, I don't really get it, but you're both getting a massage at the same time I don't get it, but whatever.
So did I. I thought that was going to be it. That was not it.
But you're going to get it by yourself.
But I got a hell of a massage. It was great. It was,
was it an old Russian lady?
I wish.
That's what I always want.
It was like a squirrely Californian.
Squirrely.
Yes. It was a little guy.
That describes all Californians, doesn't it? No, maybe. Just kidding, guys. Sorry,
California. No, it was, he was a little guy, but he knew what he was doing. He was a professional, and really got in there, and some of my muscles were sore. I felt like I had a sunburn. It was crazy.
Yeah, they open up things, and you're like, I didn't even know that hurt. What are you doing?
Right. There are muscles there.
It's weird because long ago I dated a massage therapist, or he was like going to school. It was perfect because he had to put in so many hours, so he got massages all the time. But I think that kind of helped me be comfortable with getting massages, because that's kind of scary. You go in there. Am I getting naked? Am I not getting naked? What's going on? I don't know what I'm doing.
That was my question. Do I get naked? Luckily, when I went through the door, he's like, just take off your shirt.
Yeah.
It's like, fair enough.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, when I have been naked or do underwear or whatever type of undress you want to do. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's good. I love it. Like, it releases so much tension, and I get lightheaded and stuff afterwards. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I've done the deep tissue, the hot stone ones, and
how is the hot stone?
It's great. It's like this warmth, because they just set it on you in strategic places or chakra zones or whatever. I don't know the technicalities of it all, but but it opens up. It releases the tension in your muscles and in different spots. Yeah. I don't know.
Wow.
It feels good.
So I definitely want to do it again. I feel like after this experience, now that I'm home, I want to go back out and get another massage. It was well worth it. And I can see why people do it on a regular basis.
Yeah. It's like a maintenance type of thing, like bringing your car in to get its oil changed or tires rotated.
Right.
You need to get a massage and put those muscles back where they need to be, or release the tension. And, you know, if you got like a lower back problem or some hip problems or whatever. Yeah, it's great.
One of my concerns in the past thinking about going to get a massage was that I'm a bigger person, and just wondering how that would work, if there would be any issues, you know, any kind of stigma around.
I think they have tables that are for bigger people too.
Absolutely.
They're like weighted for different, you know, or rated, not weighted. Sorry.
And I think you can call around and you can look for people who are, you know, who maybe are comfortable with working with bigger people. When I was talking to some people about this, they said that it's generally not an issue. It's not something that you run
they're
into.
professional. They don't care. They're you know, they're there to make money.
And it certainly was. Yeah, exactly. They want the money, and
they want the money.
And it certainly wasn't an issue this time around. So I feel a lot more comfortable with it. And it will be part of my regimen.
Yeah, you can also do those, like I've seen them in the mall. Those like chair massages.
Oh yeah,
it's like 20 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. Those are even a quick little, you know, getting used to a stranger touching your body like that. That might be because it's over your clothes, and that would be those weird chairs that you kind of sit in or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those can be adjusted to your body, I think.
At first, I thought you meant those chairs you put like the $5 in.
Those two. Yeah. But no, haven't you seen those at the mall?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Weird, I don't know, wherever. Yeah. Maybe it was a lot of casinos that I was in Vegas. There's a lot of those
maybe
chair massage places. But yeah.
So I think we've established that massages are the way to go, and
they're amazing.
There are a lot of other things you can do if you don't want that kind of full contact. I mean, it could be as simple as getting a haircut, going someplace and getting that done, getting a trim,
getting a scalp massage.
Ooh,
that's like I'm in heaven.
Oh, it's the best.
It's weird. I like going to a barber and they like do the hot towel and they like do the straight razor shave thing on my neck and stuff like that, and just like massaging. I don't like to talk when I'm getting my hair. It's not that I don't want to talk, but I'm in like this weird zen place. You're like touching my head and massaging my scalp. I'm just like trying to stay awake because I'm like about to pass out because it's so relaxed.
True professionals know not to talk to you when you're in the zone.
I don't want to like blah, 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 talk about my day, but
right. And
some people can, it's fine.
When I get the hot towel thing on my face, I could just lay there. I'm like, just leave me for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Wait until you have a little quick nap and
it's perfect.
Be refreshed and great. Yeah. I love all that stuff. Finding like a barber, or I like going to a barber more than like a stylist or whatever. Like a whatever.
Right.
I just like they do more, I think. And it just feels like you're treating yourself a little bit more. I like that.
Absolutely.
I found I can't even remember the name of the place here, but I found a place. I was really lucky. The first place, well, I guess it's the second place I went here, but I was loving it. It was great. They did a great job, and I'll be going back for sure.
That's good. Yeah. Barbershops have really kind of had that resurgence, you know, where they are, they've taken some of the best things from salons and brought those into what they're doing. And it makes such a difference. So if you're going to one of those places that you find in the strip mall, it's not quite a barber shop, you should consider finding a barber.
An actual barber, not the like quick clips or whatever they're called.
Right. And they're not just in big cities anymore. You're seeing
they're all
small towns. And a lot of old school barbers are around. And some of those are really cool.
Yeah.
Not just for the experience, but also the stories. Talking to some of those old guys.
Oh, yeah. They want it. I let them talk. They have stories to tell you, or, you know, some crazy, weird stuff that has been happening. Yeah.
Definitely.
It feels like it's like a must do for guys. It's like the guy hangout spot at the barber or whatever.
At least give it a try. Give it one try and see what it's like, and you'll know what the experience is, and you can decide from there.
And a lot of places let you have a beer while you're...
They do indeed.
And speaking of
beer. So can I talk a little about this?
Please tell me all about this.
I wanted to make sure that, you know, we had the finest beer here on Heavy Conversations. So I went out and I got Hamm's, which I believe is a Wisconsin beer that probably costs like 75 cents a can.
Yeah, it tastes like it.
So, well, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. Hamm's. Hamming it up since 1865.
I have a real soft spot for cheap beer that has been around forever. So, yeah.
All right. Hams, thank you.
So there we go.
Thank you, Bruce.
Another way that you can really treat yourself that a lot of us bigger guys are able to partake in is beard care.
Yes.
So, we're always brushing our beards, conditioning in some way,
oiling, whatever you're doing
all of those things. And those things are really good for you. It's really good for your skin. It's really good for your beard. You can take it above and beyond that if you would like. If you go to a barber, you can get a beard trim.
I'm always nervous
Yes.
letting someone else trim my beard. I have
careful.
the hardest time. And I've never even had a bad experience, but I'm just nervous that someone's going to mess it up. And then I'm like, okay, now I have to shave it off or like go down to, just stubble.
I've had mine rounded off a little more than it needed to be, and that gave me a round face, and a round head, and it was not good. So I did have an experience that was a one-of-a-kind thing that I probably won't do again, but it was well worth it. When we were filming the Chubster Show, the series Sized Up, we did an episode last year in New York, and we went to a spa.
Fancy.
Yeah, I know. We went to a spa called Heyday, and they are known for their beard facial. So they do the facial, but they also do a beard facial.
Okay.
And I went in to get this, and we filmed the process so you can see that, at Chubster in the Sized Up New York. I went in, they did all of the kind of facially stuff. It was my first time doing any of that.
Okay.
So I went in, they had me lay in this chair, and it went back, and they...
like a dentist chair. Kind of.
Like a dentist chair. And they put some things over my eyes and did, the actual facial part. And then when they got to the beard, they started putting all these different serums and oils in it.
Okay.
Went through
Snake oil.
Yeah, right. There were so many things.
Snake oils.
It was insane. And she was telling me as she went through the process,
explaining all
I didn't retain.
Whatever.
Yeah.
This vitamin and minerals and
absolutely. And
just keep rubbing my beard. I don't care.
Totally. It was phenomenal. That was the best part of it. And the second best part, the icing on the cake here is this electric brush. They have this brush that looks like it should be an instrument of torture.
Oh.
But what it does is burns out any bacteria or non-essential stuff that's in your beard.
Burns out.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how that smells.
It was like ionized. It was
like minerally.
Yeah, kind of like...
It wasn't like burnt hair smell.
No, it was not.
Okay.
No.
I was like,
it was like electric in the air, kind of.
Okay.
And
like a good thunderstorm.
And you could hear it, and you could kind of hear it as it was burning the stuff out. And, she just kept brushing through it. She went through the whole thing, and it was amazing. My beard has never been as good of shape as it was for the day and then the next few weeks after that.
What kind of money did you or would you lay down for that? What was
I think
for that whole experience?
It was expensive.
Yeah.
But
like hundreds expensive?
Yes, it was I want to say it was $130.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it's my first time doing that, so I don't know if that is actually
That's not, I don't know. I've never done that.
I feel like it was worth it. And if it's something that I'm doing once a year or every few months or something like that.
Well, yeah, if you budget some self-care money and
you're treating yourself.
Yeah, you treat yourself. I've been doing a lot of budget reading. So you have to have that fun money too for yourself.
Absolutely.
To treat yourself to those kind of things.
It was well worth it. It was a fun experience, and it's nice to just have somebody else kind of take care of you like that.
Yeah. I've had like the facial, the finger manicure thing. I've done that, but I was like, it was great. It was a little weird because they're like squeezing all my pimples and grossness, and I'm like, Jesus, where did all that grossness come from? Thank you for finding all that, but I don't know that I want to do this again because that was gross. But
yeah,
I have really big pores on my nose,
and you don't realize
some problem areas.
You don't realize until they get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great. It felt, I mean, my skin felt great. And, you know, I just normally every day I just do like, moisturizer, sunscreen stuff. Cause I'm a ginger. I'm really sensitive to skin.
Sure.
As you can probably tell today, Bruce, I'm all burnt up, but
Yes.
I was in the garden yesterday, but, yeah, I do SPF pretty much every day on my face. Like it's a moisturizer stuff. It's like really important for me.
Well, that's another way to treat yourself that doesn't necessarily cost as much money. And it's something that I've started doing. You know, I've always kind of moisturized, well, half-assedly moisturized.
Okay.
And recently I just decided that I wanted to try and see what it would be like to have an actual regimen that I follow. Not a really in-depth kind of thing, but I've got 3 products that I use. Basically went to Kiehl's and said, here's my skin. It's horrible. How do I fix this?
My skin is horrible.
Yes.
Tell me what to do.
So they gave me 3 things, and I've been using them for, I don't know, a month and a half, something like that. Okay. And I'm noticing a difference. My skin feels more moisturized, looks a little better. The actual moisturizer that they gave me is amazing, because usually that kind of stuff gets slick and shiny, and
It can be oily.
yeah, and it's oily, and this is not. You know, it cost a little to get that. I got the smaller versions to test it out.
Yeah.
Well worth it. And I think that is something where it's nice for you to be able to do for yourself. And you don't have to have 3 bottles of different things like I'm doing. Just have one thing and just do that. And it feels good. It's good for your skin. It's good for you.
Yeah, it helps
just a
with
nice,
aging, and
Right.
can help with acne or problems. So, like if you have that, I get that once in a while. I get little
definitely
pimples on my nose and whatnot. That's fun stuff. But yeah, I think it's just an easy part of getting ready in the morning. Do your hair, brush your teeth, put on some stuff on your face. It'll do wonders when you're getting up to your whatever age, and it'll help with the crow's feet and the lines and all that jazz.
Yes,
It's good.
definitely.
So what other kind of treatments have you partaken?
So I've done waxing. I've been waxed before.
I did it as like a dare on my foot.
Did you?
The hair on the top of my foot. That's as far as I'm going to go into that territory.
Yeah. I think I had it was either my arms or my legs when I was in radio, and it was this thing that they asked me to do.
Like, you were in radio, so they asked you to get waxed?
Yeah.
Or was it like a on radio?
It was an on radio thing.
Okay.
So
they wanted to hear the screams?
They wanted to hear the screams, and they did.
Were you like that 40-year-old virgin scene?
It was.
What was he yelling? Kelly Clarkson? Or?
Yes. Yeah. It was very close to that.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I don't know that I would do that again necessarily. Yeah. I might try it again with. I was at a school where they're teaching them this stuff, so it was students. So maybe I would go to a professional. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm fine with being hairy.
Yeah, I'm hairy, but my hair is like really light colored. It's like blonde. Well, right now it's like really blonde or translucent because of the summer, but I'm okay with the hair that I have.
Sure.
I mean, it's fine if you feel like you need to, but I think you just need to accept your body the way it comes. And
right. I am going to try it for one of the things that we're shooting, and hopefully later in the year I'm going to work with somebody who works with does body positive waxing.
Okay.
It's basically willing to work with people who aren't necessarily as comfortable with their body, or as willing to or as able to find professionals they feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
So I want to go through the experience and see what that's like, just to be able to kind of report on it.
Bikini wax and
bikini back.
What do they call that?
Brazilian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm a little curious about what is the classification? What is a Brazilian? Does that leave a strip?
I think Brazilian is completely clean. There's I don't know what they call them for men, but there's like landing strips and hearts and lightning bolts and stuff. I don't know.
I just want like an old timey mustache,
really curled up on what is that? Wile E. Coyote? Not Wile E. Coyote. What was the cowboy? Yosemite Sam. Kind of yeah. That'd be hot.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, no.
No, it wouldn't.
So while I was doing a little bit of like digging around for different sort of grooming spa things, I found this thing called a bourbon massage.
Ooh.
So it's like a bourbon scrub, apparently. It's got brown sugar and bourbon in it. And they like, it's like an exfoliating sort of thing, but you also get a little glass of bourbon or like a little shot or whatever.
Wow.
But apparently it decreases blood clots and increases good cholesterol.
Interesting.
But I feel like, I don't know that I'd want to drive home smelling like, I feel like
Bourbon?
like that would be a bad idea.
Uber.
Yeah, Uber to the bourbon massage.
Right.
There was also a beer bath.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's like a can of beer, 10 drops of hop oil.
Oh.
And then there's like malt, barley, and chamomile all in there, and you like soak in it. It's supposed to be detoxifying to your skin and stuff.
Wow.
That's, I don't know.
Sounds like my dream.
Yeah. Just sit in a vat of beer and soak for a while.
Right.
Have a little sip.
Yeah. When you get thirsty, you don't have to go far.
Out of the bathtub. Drinking your own bath water.
Yep. There's an image for everyone.
There you go.
Yep.
You're welcome, everyone. I don't know. I just thought that sounded kind of cool. I kind of want to find a place here that would do that. I don't know.
Where do they do the bourbon thing? Is there?
I don't know. Probably in Kentucky.
Probably. Yeah.
Bourbon country.
Of course.
Got to find a reason to sell more bourbon.
Right.
But massages, facials, manicures. I've never done pedicures. I don't like people futzing with my toes. So I like massages, my feet, but don't touch my toes.
Pedicures. Totally forgot about that.
I'm a weirdo with that.
That is actually pretty awesome. I've had a few pedicures. I totally forgot about that, but it is it's a great experience, and they are much better at doing it than I am. You know.
Yeah, having somebody else deal with that would be great, but I can't. I don't know. It's like a ticklish thing, or I don't know what it is, but I don't like my toes being touched.
My feet quickly get to the point where they look like I don't ever like wear shoes. So being able to go in and have somebody do that and,
get your hooves taken care of. Yeah,
totally.
Well, I can do the rest of the foot, like the massaging and the they scrape at your calluses or whatever at your heel with the sandpaper or whatever they're doing. Get the belt sander out. I don't know what they're doing down there to go at my heels. Yeah, that feels great. Like I love that.
Yeah,
could do that all day.
Yeah, and I mean, clipping the toenails and kind of getting in there and doing all that, it's nice. It's a good feeling, and
I think that would be kind of. I mean, I have sometimes have an issue clipping my own toenails.
Sure.
So I think that might be a good alternative to dealing with that. Going. I don't know how often you should go for that, but
sure,
every so often to get your toenails taken care of.
Yeah.
Wow, this hams is really strong.
It's getting to you already.
It's getting to me already.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think,
you're right. That is a good thing for people who, don't want to do that on their own, on a regular basis. Let a professional do it.
Yeah. Get in there and let them take care of all that stuff.
Yeah.
Waxing, that's a big nope for me. I don't know. That just massages, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there are other things that maybe we're not thinking about. And
what are your favorite ways to treat yourself at the spa, or do you do some sort of routine on a regular basis for yourself? Let us know what you're doing and what products you're using. We like recommendations. I use Neutrogena SPF something moisturizer for men on my face.
Sure.
That's been the one that's caused the least amount of acne problems and whatnot for me. So
what do you use for beard oil?
It's called, oh my God. Why do I keep forgetting what it's called? What is it called? I don't know. It's the, what? Rides wax?
Yep.
Rides. Oh, why can't I remember that? But Madison Raleigh, was the world beard champion. He has like this epic beard. You should look him up. He's amazing. He has his own beard oil, beard wax, or mustache wax kind of thing. I use that all the time. And it's like slightly scented, the one that I use. So it's not overly scented because that kind of bothers me a little bit. But I use that and brush it in and rub it in. It's great.
I feel like maybe I've asked you that before, and I will probably ask you that again.
That's all right.
In a future episode.
Maybe I'll remember what it's called the next time.
I'm in between beard oils. I've got, we get sent a lot of products to review for Chubster, and I'm using something that I don't love.
Okay.
So I need to get something good and try something
Well,
new.
I have a couple little sample bottles I could
awesome.
give you one. Yeah, we did a little promo with Bearskin like last Christmas or something. You spent $100, you got a free little sample of his beard oil. So
awesome.
That was a fun little treat we were doing. It was fun.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think we gave you some great ways to do some self-care here.
Yes. We need to know how you're going to treat yourself and what you're doing.
Yes.
And I think I'm ready now to go out and get a massage.
Yeah. Let's go get a massage and get our hooves taken care of.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.